welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against Los Angeles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Miguel Andujar. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that's down and away. And the pitch. That's off the mark. And now it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. One up, one down. And here is Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Japan. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Brent Rooker will hit next. Sliced hard but foul. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Just missed. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Shea Langoliers, the next to hit, takes outside. Here's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Here's Shohei Ohtani. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Wouldn't chase that time. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Out towards left center. Butler sizing this one up. And there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit the pop. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous.
Kicks and fires. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Butler brings it in, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Seiya Suzuki. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. This is J.J. Bleday. The pitch. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses outside. Ball one. And a good eye there. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. In time to Bush. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
A little bit low. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls.
One down, base is empty. Second inning here, no score. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. The pitch. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ripped on the ground a second. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the power speed combo. Jackson Merrill. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count.
Boogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. And takes low for ball 1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The wide to kick the pitch. That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. the third inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brett Harris. The pitch.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Bush takes it to the bag. Oakland goes quietly. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Michael Bush. And the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Otto Lopez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Lopez stands at first with 1 out. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary.
Runner on the go. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Runner at second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Yamamoto back to work. And that one hit to first. Bush takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. That one at triple digits. Rooker in his 3rd season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And the batter now, Shea Langoliers. That's in there. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's a big power threat. Jose Ramirez. The line of the pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Langoliers collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Suzuki batting with one down, takes the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Just one of those base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Happ batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Safe at second, and that was not close. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. To the right side. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. So up next, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Runner takes off. Out to short. The throw to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Lopez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped left field. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So coming into the game now on defense, Corbin Carroll. He takes over in right. Now it's the DH, J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he deals. Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Just missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll makes a nice running catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next one is off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals.
Ball 2.
That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Joe Boyle.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. This is Corbin Carroll. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field. Andujar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brett Harris. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. That one at triple digits.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lopez makes the grab, one away. Now it's the shortstop. On the ground to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Miguel Andujar. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Ian Happ. And a pitch. And a curve misses outside. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Way upstairs, and that is ball 1. And that's outside.
No strike.
Righty to the plate. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 1 down, base is empty. Almost got him. And that's too high, ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Witt in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Runner on the move, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Merrill over at second, 1 down. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. And now it's going to be Michael Bush. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing, no appeal. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Geloff hauls it in to end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder. Lawrence Butler. Yamamoto back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. So digging in, Brent Rooker. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, they missed, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Now a chance for Shea Langoliers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got it. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now Otto Lopez. The right-hander back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now here is Austin Wells. Man at second. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. A little bit high. 1-0.
No strike.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think
Shohei on the go. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Ohtani stands at second with no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner goes again. Cold strike 3. Throw, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Corbin Carroll fly to left his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over.
I know you're feeling what I'm feeling, cause you taking what I'm feeling, and you rolling with me, you rolling with me, and we higher than the ceiling, and I follow where you leading, baby, rolling with me tonight. Big Jet V, the big cat on the scene.
Back here in LA, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, JJ Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Struck him out looking. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Walker Buehler on the pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. The 1-1. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In half up to hit. And here it comes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. Good eye right there.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
pitch now for Oakland, Kyle Muller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The lefty fires. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to center, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's outside. And that's ball one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side. Under it. He makes the grab. And there's one down. So up next, Michael Bush. 1 for 3. And a strike in there. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Just missing there. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And it finds its way through for a hit.
The catcher, number 28.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. Now snap throw to first. And he's back standing. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Brett Harris. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Late on that fastball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The wind of the pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. The Athletics down to their last out. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Strike 2. The Athletics down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.